Howdy, everybody. Let me put my cover on. Y'all don't want to see all them grays. 50 Shades of Gray right here. All right, so anyway, just want to share some thoughts. I've been working a little bit behind the scenes trying to see if I can pull something off for the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. Be cool if I can make it happen. Can't make it happen if you don't try. So what I've done is I did a little video, nothing real long. I think it was just a little over a minute, about the old historic, the historic Milton Cemetery, I think it's what it's called. And then I started, later after that was released, I started doing some research on Wreaths across America near me and stuff like that, and come to find out that there is support for Wreaths across America in Milton, Florida, at that old historic cemetery. But when I went to Wreaths across America and was researching what they have there, apparently there's 400 veterans buried in that little small cemetery, and they're I think their wreath laying ceremony is December 14th or something like that, a little bit later than some of the others, but right around that time period. And so far, they've only received eight monetary donations for 8 wreaths, and there's $17 a year this year. We found out, or Jason found out for me. Just curious, didn't want any misleading information out there, as we come out of the gate trying to raise money. But so doing some research, I found out there's a lady that apparently works for the city of Milton. Her name's Melissa. I'm not going to release her last name till I hear from her. But I sent email and whatnot to her, my contact information. I have not heard back from her. I ended up calling the city office, asking for her. They didn't know her by her hyphenated last name, but they knew her by her maiden name or whatever. So turns out the lady's off this week. So she's due back to work on Monday. That would be the 20th, I do believe. And so I left somebody, a person, a message, not a voicemail message, but a written message. So hopefully she'll call me about that Wreaths Across America. I want to try and drum up support for the live stream on the 26th for JJ Drones. And then also I want to talk to her about ideas I have that I've shared with some of the other core members of Jason's friendship base, whatever you want to call it, to help promote the cause, the charity. But I think I can be very effective locally if this lady concurs. One thing I really believe in firmly is having a if I don't, in Milton High School here, I don't know anything about it. I don't know if they have a culinary class school. Sorry, my nose is itching. Does that mean you're supposed to get money, or you're on drugs? I'm not on drugs, but daggone, my nose has been itching like crazy lately. But if they have a culinary class and an ROTC program, I think some good things can happen. So I was thinking some type of dinner. Picture, this is me just thinking off the cuff. I'm going to try and share it with this lady, see if she likes the idea, the concept. Maybe do some type of dinner, whether it's a pasta dinner. I use the example of pasta dinner, like spaghetti dinner or something like that, because that's relatively cheap. But what I was thinking out loud is you charge $8.50 a piece, and you have your beverages, your pasta, maybe a side salad or something like that, and then the $8.50, that would equal half a wreath. So if you have a couple or a date or something, you can, two people would equal one wreath. Then you can have a donation jar, perhaps on the big screen in the cafeteria, wherever they're holding this event. Show the introduction to the Lee and Betty Johnson Foundation and what it represents, because Jason Johnson did an outstanding job on that video. So I think it'd be more impactful and important to show what the charity is trying to do. So, only 400 people in this cemetery, 400 veterans, I shouldn't say people, veterans, and only 8 so far have been dedicated wreaths. So that comes, I forget the exact number, it's almost $7,000 to do all 400. I know Jason raised almost $5,500 last year, I think, somewhere in that ballpark, within $100. So my goal is to talk to this lady, see how much they've raised in the past. I don't know how long she's been involved with that. Hopefully some of my ideas could work. The rounded up type thing. A lot of people are doing that nowadays. They do a lot of outdoor community events here. There's a lot of down home country participation in this region. So I think there's things people can do. Contact a local newspaper or what have you. But I think that lady working for the city could really push this cause really well. And I'm hoping that she can be somewhat in attendance on the 26th when this event is debuted on Jason Johnson's channel at JJ Drones, all one word. Hopefully Melissa can watch, maybe learn a few things, understand what the charity's about, and hopefully it can help. Hopefully it could possibly be a two-way street, in helping veterans. So this is me just thinking out loud. I like the idea that I can help locally. Like I said, I think December 14th, if I remember right, was their wreath laying day. I'd have to look at a calendar. I didn't look at the calendar yet, but if I'm still vertical and still in Milton, Florida, I'd like to help them out with that on behalf of the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. How can you help? What are your ideas? I would like to I definitely want to get the ROTC involved. Since it's a military organization, can they, what can they do? Can they do a car wash? Can they just knock on doors, collect donations, just stuff like that. I'm a firm believer those type of things can make some money. I firmly believe that on some type of meal type event, a local high school or something, or whether it be at a park or something like that. There's some pretty cool parks around here. You may have seen some. There's some I haven't shown you yet, but I think that could be really cool to raise money. I firmly believe that on one event minimum, I like to set the bar low, but try and set it higher as things progress. But they should be able to make $500 easy. I don't know what that equates to and divided by 17, because I'm not that smart. But if you do a couple of those, we're looking at $1,000, and then donations, car washes, bake sales, whatever can be done. So I would like to really see something like that done locally. That way I can participate. it's great to participate, but it's harder to do it from afar. And I really want to get the hands-on experience that Jason Johnson has experienced in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So even if I do it at a small local cemetery, I would like to do that. My father is buried in a veteran cemetery in Delaware. I'm trying to remember the exact name. I think it's called Redline Veteran Cemetery or something like that. I know where it is. I've been there. And I'm going to try and contact somebody. If they could snap a photo of his head marker, I'd really appreciate that. It'd be cool to see if the before and after photos, if he could get a wreath laid on his marker. He failed as a father, but I respect the fact that he did serve the military in the Naval Academy. So that has to be respected. So, with that being said, I'm thinking of ideas. Maybe I'll play the Powerball. You gotta have money to play it though, right? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon, and those are some ideas. Please add on any ideas you have. I know Brian from Cheesehead Media is keeping a Google document on ideas, suggestions that can be reviewed and talked about. So I'm just trying to do my part. Jason's really been busting his behind. It's hard to do what he does while traveling. You know, he does a lot of traveling. He's a trucker. Then he's trying to manage a lot of different things, and he's doing it very well, believe it or not. And so he has recently become fully monetized. Has a legit 501c charity up and running. So it's all available. So stay tuned for happenings coming soon. We're going to be talking about it soon. When you get a chance, JJ Drones, at JJ Drones, May 26th, 7 p.m. Central, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it may be a longer episode than usual. I'm guessing possibly 2 hours. But I suggest you tune in if you want to support the veterans that have fallen and give them dignity. That's the way you can start. Thank you. Talk to you later.